you feel like you falling off your path or you veering off, this is the time to tap into the power of fasting to help you gain back control and get back on track. Okay? Let's get right into it, man. No time to waste. All right. So guys, let me start by saying this, right? Oftentimes as we go on about our lives and whatnot, of course we're not perfect, right? Sometimes we tend to fall off our path a bit, right? Veer off, so to speak. And sometimes, we get tested also. You know what I'm saying? So considering all of these, we're not always gonna have a straight path, right? So sometimes we may fall off, we may fall short, right? So when you feel like you falling off your path or you veering off, this is the time to tap into the power of fasting, help you gain back control and get back on track. Okay? So let's get into it, man. Sign number one I had was when you're feeling confused or unmotivated, right? Confused or unmotivated, guys. This happens a lot, man. It happens a lot. I've experienced this quite a bit, And usually, fasting will help. Spending time in nature will also help. You understand what I'm saying? But let's start with fasting. Okay? When you're feeling confused and unmotivated, guys, it could be life is becoming overwhelming for you, challenges. It could be anything, guys. But most of the time, it's the devil, too. You understand what I'm saying? Most of the time, you could be under spiritual attack and whatnot. Okay? And this will cause you to become a bit discouraged, right? The devil's attempt to discourage you, This will make you feel confused, not knowing what direction to go into, not knowing what to do and stuff like that. And it comes randomly too. It happens randomly. Some days you wake up, you have absolutely no motivation at all to do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, when these things start happening, or happening more often, that's letting you know, guys, you're losing control. Time to fast to gain back control. Like I mentioned earlier, spending time in nature usually helps, right? But when you have tried spending time in nature and it doesn't help, guys, it's time to escalate it to the next level, right? Go on the fast. It could be a speech fast, a drink fast, a food fast, an intermittent fasting, whatever it is, guys. Tap into the power of fasting to help you out, all right? You could even do a technology fast, to be honest. That will help you get back on track, okay? So let's go into sign number two. When you're not praying or meditating or studying the word, whatever your text is. So when you're not praying or meditating or studying your text, okay, as you normally would, all right? Again, you are losing motivation here on your journey, okay? You're veering off your path a bit here, right? Your routines are starting to change now, right? The question here is, what are you substituting? When you're not praying or meditating or studying, what are you substituting in place of these things? Ask yourself that. And oftentimes you'll find that the answer is something you shouldn't be doing. It's probably some worldly thing that you shouldn't be doing. Okay? So again, guys, where you're not praying or meditating or studying your text as you normally would, this is an indication, guys, that it's time to tap into your fasting. It's time to break the routine. Tap into the power of fasting to help you gain back control and get back on track. Okay, this is a very big one. And guys, all you have to do is take a step back and ask yourself, okay, I'm not praying or meditating or studying, but what am I substituting in place of these things? If you're a prayerful person, what are you substituting in place of this prayer time? If you're a meditative individual, you find yourself not meditating, what activity are you substituting for this? And if you're someone who studies the text a lot and you find yourself not studying, what are you substituting in place? Guys, this will normally get you back in the right direction, all right? But to gain back control, tap into the power of fasting. Okay, it could be a 1-day fast, it could be a 12-hour fast, 6-hour fast, 3-hour fast, 4-hour fast, all right? 3 days, intermittent, whatever it is, guys. Tap into the power of fasting to gain back control. Okay, the third indicator is responding with the flesh. Okay, now we talking about lust. When I talk about responding with the flesh, I'm talking about lust. Okay, guys, that's a big one. Okay, that's a huge one. When you find yourself lusting a lot, heck, you may see someone on TV and you find yourself lusting after them or something. All right, you may see someone or something in a magazine and you find yourself lusting. You may scroll through your phone, your social media feed, and see someone or something and find yourself lusting. All of these things, guys. Okay, when you find yourself lusting, guys, this is a big one, guys. You are under attack, man. You understand what I'm saying? This is a big one. That's one of the biggest weapons that the enemy has, all right, and uses on us, all right? So when you find yourself lusting a lot, guys, it's time to break the pattern. Okay, it's time to break the pattern. Tap into the power of fasting to gain back control of yourself and your life. Okay, because lust is only going to lead you to sin. It go from lust, lust is in the mind, right? Then you go from there, you go and take the action, right? You go all the way off the path. Then you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to go into detail, but I'm sure you get what I mean by that, right? So that's on responding with the flesh, all right? That's lust, okay? Lust. And the last point here is when you are attached or addicted to technology, okay? Attached or addicted to technology. Guys, this is a big one. This is a huge one. When you find yourself reaching for technology every second you get, reaching for social media every second you get, TikTok every second you get, when that time and that attention could have been directed elsewhere, something more productive, but you find yourself wasting it on social media, wasting it on technology, guys, it's a big one. Texting, talking, whatever it is, guys. Okay, a lot of us fall short on that one, myself included. Okay, when you find yourself spending more time on technology than you normally would, guys, especially social media, when you find yourself spending the majority of your time on social media, or you find yourself with your phone in your hand constantly, that phone, that's the big one. When you find yourself with your phone in your hand more times than doing other productive activities, guys, it's time. And another thing too, you could check your screen time. Okay, so most phones, especially iPhones, have this screen time monitoring, right? So You can look at your screen time report to see how much time you're spending on your phone. All right. And then that will let you know if you need to cut back or what. All right. So the guys, and again, one of the best ways to break that pattern, or that addiction, is to go on a fast. It could be a technology fast or a speech fast. Say I'm not gonna use my phone until 9 o'clock today, for instance. Okay? Because a lot of us, when we wake up, we tend to reach for our phones right away. Right? We're becoming dependent on that. All right? It's just a tool for us to use to better our life, but now we're becoming dependent on it. Okay? So to break that pattern, guys, tap into the power of fasting. Like I said, it could be a speech fast, a technology fast. It could be a food for any type of fast, guys. But use it to your advantage, guys. Okay? Because when you fast, you're praying, you're not engaging with technology, you're disconnected. And like I said earlier, another way is to spend time in nature. Okay? Spend time in nature. It helps a lot. But when that fails, guys, or when it's more serious than that, then it's time to tap into the power of fasting. Okay? So, guys, these are 4 indicators that you need to go on and fast. All right? To gain back control of your life or yourself. All right? So, let me leave this here. I hope I made that clear enough. All right? Until the next one, guys, take care of yourselves. Peace, love, and more life.